Are you guys ready for some cards? All right, me too. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms, but these live streams are all about the cards. Oracle cards, tarot cards, and I have a deck of true love reading cards with me as well. Yeah, if you guys are ready, let's get this party started. Make sure you have something to drink. Um, yeah, so if you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. But again, this live stream is all about cards. I'm not even hooked up down here yet. Oh, goodness. I have my paper so we can start a list. If anybody would like a card pull, a free card pull. All right, almost set up. Again, these are just for fun. I'm not a professional, but I have been reading cards since I was 20 years old. Again, I'm a grandma, so I'm 54. I've been reading them for 34 years. Wow. All right, live chat down here. And I will type in hello. I'll put my email address as well. And I will highlight it. Raymond, hello. How are you? You absolutely can, my friend, and you're first on the list. So I have the standard tarot with me and the crow. I will just continue to shuffle these until Raymond gets his question in there. You have not been first in a long time. Congratulations. I hope things are going well for you. You are great. Wonderful. That is good news, my friend. Oh, well, these cards. All right, Raymond. So, are you not going out and have you not met anybody else? Anybody else interesting? Are you staying home and hoping? I just want to know if you're moving forward or if you are staying put and waiting. See what the cards say. The cards show a no, Raymond. But that doesn't mean that she will never reach out. They just say within reaching out in days. It's a no. And then the death card, swords represent no. Good for you. The death card represents that there's there's going to be a change, an inevitable change, and it's going to be very transformative for you, Raymond. Um, Good for you on going out and going out this weekend for socializing. Everybody needs that in their life, just to get out of their own environment for a little while. So the swords represents also the autumn season. So you may not hear from her in a few days, but you might hear from her. It represents autumn, the fall. So maybe. But again, don't forget, you have the death card, which represents an inevitable change. And there's nothing you can do about the change. Good for you for being in that good headspace. Yeah, concentrate on yourself and what you want. I do. The cards from earlier readings show good things coming into your life. Gosh, I feel like it was end of summer, early fall, and that it was going to be positive. Is it Abdullah? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hello and welcome. If I mispronounced it, I truly apologize. I do not mean to offend anybody by mispronouncing your name. I'm just horrible at it. Truth be told, horrible. I try though. I am good. Thank you for asking. And how are you? And welcome. Welcome. Good. Let's pull a crow card for Raymond. These are an oracle. Oracles are good if we're stuck in that 1 through 10 cycle we talk about all the time. Sometimes we don't even know we're stuck and that there's something holding us in this whatever number we're on for some unknown reason. The oracle is super good to inform us, let us know about that. I am in New York, and it is 10:09 in the morning, Abdullah. Where are you from? It's probably evening for you. Raymond, is it evening for you? All right. Raymond, you have the bond card. I like this card. My poor cards are getting so used in such a good way. Bond. Crows and ravens mate for life. This bond represents a karmic relationship, a connection that goes beyond our everyday existence. Whether it is a relationship to a person, a place, a career, or a hobby. Raymond, this soul level connection is deep and strong. You can feel it course within your veins. Bond creates an energy that pulls you closer to where you need to be and will tug back when you get too far away. When you draw this card, use this as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that feel deeply connected. It is here that you find your strength to push forward or conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. That is a very nice card. One of my favorite in the Crow deck. Hope, hello. Welcome, my dear. How are you? I can see you. You're from Bangladesh. I do. I have heard of it. Yes. Welcome. Welcome from Bangladesh, my friend. I hope you're having beautiful weather, too. Dave, hello. Welcome. Let's get you on the list. Dave T. Oh my goodness, you did not. Hope, I have so got to see these. Did you do a video? And if you didn't do a video, will you do a video? And if you won't, will you at least put a picture on the community tab? Please. Dave, yes, I have you on the list. Oh, right. Oh, Hope, I have to watch them. I have to watch them. So, Abdullah, it is your turn. And I am going to shuffle the tarot for you. And if you don't want a crow oracle, I will use a different deck. I have multiple decks. Adventures Unseen. Marsha, hello. Welcome, my dear. How are you? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in like forever. I don't know how teenagers say that. Forever. Let's get Marsha on here too. How are you feeling? How's that arm? I know, you're probably getting tired of hearing it. All right. Abdullah, this one is for you. And then Hope is afterwards. There's one. Yeah, that's what I thought. It seems like it hasn't been very long. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 cards, Abdullah. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where is my book? It's right here. She does. I agree. I wonder if one of those fake ones that look real, they're battery operated and they purr. I wonder if that would help. Abdullah, the first card you have is the 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains, so abundance in all ways. Riches. This one represents balance and dedication. 2, being closer to a 1 than a 10, represents it's time to organize things. So whatever path, goal, career choice, whatever it is you're doing right now, it's time to organize so that you can stay on it and reap all these rewards. Aw, Marsha, if it's meant to be. You also have the Judgment card. This is a major arcana. It represents change. This change is going to be quick, clear, and it's going to be permanent. And what it means by clear is there's going to be no mistaking it. You're not going to miss it. It's going to be like right there. It's going to be obvious. And this is going to happen after past or life lessons learned. This Judgment card is a positive card, though. It might sound negative because of past and life lessons learned, but no, it's positive, and it represents a permanent change. And this card says to embrace all opportunities that are coming your way. You have a 6 of Cups as well. Cups represents the summertime. They're an emotions suit, and it's also a yes suit. So the 6 represents a leveling up card. And it also represents, just in case anybody knew, I have my own book here written, all my own notes. This card represents possibly a reunion, a rekindle of something, maybe from the past, a past lesson. Anyway, it represents, again, something from the past. Also, how do I explain this? Those first time feelings, first time flutters, you're going to feel those again. And sixes, again, they're a leveling up card. It's a flippin' energy, in that things are being taken to another level. So something recently, just recent, has occurred or happened in your life for this flippin' energy or things to be taken to the next level. Or quite possibly you ran into somebody very, very recent from your past. You also have a Nine of Swords. This card represents 9 steps of grieving. So it could represent that there has been maybe a death somewhere, a miscarriage, maybe there's been a failure. 9 is a resting phase, almost a 10. 10 is the completion of a cycle that frees you up to start something new. Sorry about this, it's a little unruly at the moment. Again, it's a resting phase. And every sword represents the 9 steps of grieving. We can't skip one and hope to get through it faster. Nobody can tell us, don't you think you've been grieving too long? No. There's no time limit on this. All of us must go through every single step. And when I say everybody, on the blanket, every single zodiac is represented on here. I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use the Enchanted Maps for Abdullah. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Because, like I said, some people don't like the crow. Some countries... Oops. Oh my gosh, those are upside down and backwards. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hope. I was wondering if maybe it was a little too early for it. But then I'm like, oh no, it's perfect. It doesn't matter. It could be Christmas time and it would still be perfect. Good witchy energy, right? I love it. All right, Abdullah. Let's see what we get. One more. That is it. For the longest time, I had it upside down, and you couldn't even see the purple hue in it. All right, so you have 2 cards, actually, my friend. The first card you have is Ghostlands in reverse. Now, these ones have, obviously, 2 meanings, upright and reverse. So when this card appears reversed, it's a sign that you, my friend, are wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There's no point longing for which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this happens or when that happens to make things better. My friend, live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghostlands of past and future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life today. And then the next one we have is stuck in the mud in the upright position. Now in the oracles, I try for only one, but if multiples fall out, they're important and there's something they need to relay to you. This card says you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Sometimes being stuck is the only way to slow down and look around. In fact, this card is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. So stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. I hope those cards help, my friend. And again, my email is highlighted at the top of the chat. If anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, I'm booked out into October, but my friends, I can get you on the list. And again, they're free. Hope, you are next. It was a beautiful reading. I hope he was here and it resonates. Marcia, are you anywhere near Mayberry, West Virginia? Hope, these are for you, my dear. One more good shuffle. Woohoo! All right, so these are for Hope. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm curious how close you are to that town. So, Hope, the first card you have is the Two of Swords. And we all know twos represent what? She's like, dang it, I still have to organize. Twos are organizing cards. And this card represents that you are your own worst enemy. But, I mean, aren't we all, though? Really? You know what I want? You know what I did yesterday? I binge watched Netflix and I crocheted. Mary, hello, welcome. So yeah, I didn't do any lives. I didn't even work out yesterday. Yesterday was my only like relaxed day that I've had since, when was my last live? Friday? Thursday? I don't remember now. But oh my gosh, I did so much walking back and forth in the yard, and it's like downhill. I was like, I'm doing nothing. So yeah, we are our own worst enemies. But it's time to organize. I think that came up for you last time as well. You have the major arcana, the Lovers. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. And it says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability. This card says to be open and transparent. It's a positive. It's a yes card. And it will benefit. It'll be very beneficial. You have the Emperor card, another positive card, another yes. And it can represent a fatherly figure. But it says to maintain your boundaries and exercise your authority. And don't forget, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. And we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace represents the start of something new. So congratulations on this new cycle. And that explains why you have a 2. Oop. That explains why you have a 2. Organizing. It's super important. The Ace of Wands is another yes card. It's positive, and it represents, it is the urge to move on and get out and do something new. Now, this could be a new neighborhood, the start of a new career. Most importantly, Hope, you are full of pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. But you, my friend, must make the first move. And you have to believe in yourself. It may be the making of you. And I'm going to pull a crow for you. Haha, Marcia, 5 hours. Oh my gosh, how flippin' funny. Oh my gosh, no, wait a minute, Tracy, stop. that, Mayberry, West Virginia is 5 hours from you. Pretty sure that's what you mean, right? You're not talking to Mary. Oh, I am the worst grandma ever. Oh my gosh, Mary, I apologize. That is so terrible. Marcia, that was great. Oh my goodness. Hope. Oh gosh. You have the abundance card. This is a wonderful card. Marcia, next time why don't you tell us how you really feel? Oh, no, that's just too funny. All right, get it together, Grandma. So on this card, you can see that there's crows on one side of the bay, and over here there's a cannery. All right, so crows on one side of the bay know that the cannery is a source for a steady and easy meal, making gathering food effortless. And as a result, they spend their days enjoying their location. The crows on the other side of the bay, where food is scarce. I thought there was a water tower in here with crows far, far away. That must have been another dream. So food is scarce, and searching for food is more difficult. And as a result, their days are spent focused on survival. The crows who do not live on the cannery side of the bay are unaware that this easy food source is just a short distance away, nor do they have the time or energy to waste exploring areas farther away. This card brings a reminder that there is a place where you too will find a myriad of possibilities. Focus your energy and attention on not what you lack, but what you know is out there waiting for you. Let your intuition be your guide. This card may appear if you need a reminder that from your current position, you might not see what is out there waiting for you. Now, this card, we know how crows are, and they can be a bit cheeky. So the meaning can very well indicate an abundance of something less favorable. Example, an abundance of water in your basement. 5 hours. Marcia needs a t-shirt. 5 hours. Dave, that cracks me up. We better put Mary on the list, though. David, it's your turn. It does. Okay. So, now we're down to 3. Poor Mary. Is Mary even still here? She was like, well, that didn't go as planned. Does that mean we trolled her? I don't know. Okay, well, that was fast. All right. Dave, drum roll. Here we go. Oh, nice. Nice. You have a 10 of wands, which is a yes card. It's a positive, and it represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start something new. I hope so too, I'm sure. I mean, I'm not sure, but I hope. So this card represents that you have shouldered too much and it's time to pass it on. So you can see how all the wands are going in the same direction. Super easy to carry, nice and neat. It represents that you've done a great job. And again, you shouldered too much and it's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing this on, you are going to reap great rewards, fortune, gains, success, positive, yes. Wands represent something approaching positive, good, and yes. I don't know how many times, how to make it so good. It's all rainbows and unicorns and days. I'm going to have to get a unicorn tattoo somewhere. Make it all rainbows. Oh, I wonder if I can get a unicorn over here. I don't know. Anyway, you also have the Knight of Swords. It was like, squirrel. Grandma's all about rainbows and unicorns. So the Knight of Swords represents for you to be alert and ready to defend yourself. And more importantly, speak your mind. You have a 2 of pentacles. That's not a 2. Goodness gracious, that's a 4 of pentacles. I don't know what school I went to. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. Now, we all know the person who's greedy and they just won't share, plain and simple, with nobody. But that's not you. You have a reason to be selfish. Or you may have had a reason to be selfish and it was, whoops, that's not it. Time to pass it on. Those responsibilities. Time to pass the responsibilities on, if that's the case. And you also have a 9 of Wands. This card, again, is a positive card, but it represents that you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon experiences to gain well-deserved territory. You can see the guy resting face. Looks like he has like a bandage on his head, like he's recovering or recuperating. And the staves, wands, are forming a barrier, boundary, protective. These are the people you want to surround yourself with. People you know have your back while you are resting or recuperating. Again, they have your back even if you're not there. It's super important. And we're going to pull a crow card. So that's a lot farther than I expected. Perfect. Crow for Dave. How far are we from New York? I think it's like 10-hour drive, something like that. Dave, you have 3 cards here. 3 crows. I've only been to New York City once, and we flew, my brother and I, when we were preteens, to hang out with some friends. But I believe if you drive, it's like 10 hours. Something like that. But I'm not really sure. I would love to go back again and go to New York City with Larry and just check out all the sites. We would have so much fun. Oh, is the train quicker? Good. I don't know. That's a great idea. I've never thought about the train. So the first card you have is the influence card. So like impressionable teenagers, crows pick up on our habits, even the bad ones. They've been known to get drunk as well as smoke. So are you letting someone influence your behavior? There's a loss of control when influence is at play. A more dominant personality may make you feel inclined to engage in a risky behavior you would otherwise avoid. Now, on the flip side, you may find someone strong and healthy to be inspirational. And because of their influence, you too feel motivated to make positive changes. This card brings to your awareness the decisions you may not have made if it weren't for an outside force leading the way. A situation, whether it be current, from the past, or the near future, may be the result of someone's charm or talent at swaying people. When influence appears, consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision you might not have made if the situation were different. Oh, how cool is that? Marcia, it says New York City is 11 hours from you? Then I have got to be way wrong. You also have the self-interest card. This indicates that you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish isn't always bad. You had that card. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs. Depending on your situation, this card may indicate that you are this card may indicate you are in need of some pampering, and or that it is time to put your needs above others. Oh my gosh, I hope you get to see all of America, the United States. You have the nature card. This card says nature reside. For many people, nature can reside so far away, but she is there in the grass that sprouts up in the cracks on the sidewalk, in the overgrown empty lot, and in the birds that mingle with us in the park. All we need to do is look, and we will find that connection. This card asks that you see the evidence of divine energy that is all around you, regardless of your landscape. When this card appears, it may also indicate that you are long overdue for some outside time. New ideas and inspiration will come through connecting with nature. Oh, how fun. Ah, good for you guys, Marcia. You go, Wayne. He's like, cool points for me. Yeah, totally. It's absolutely what you need, Marcia. I agree. I agree. Good for you guys. Marcia, it's your turn. We will start off with the Dave. You're welcome. Thank you for being patient. Um, like I said, you never know how many cards are going to fall, and they all fall for a reason. Well, not really. I mean, I do have coffee, but it was cold, and I didn't want to make a fresh pot because it only stays on for 2 hours, and I wouldn't be able to drink it within the 2 hours. You had to. So I'm going to wait until lunchtime and make a fresh pot of coffee. It's like I only have 5 hours left. But I'm definitely having coffee with my lunch. This one flipped up. So that's why we're going to... Oh, that's a nice one. All right, Marcia, the first card you have is the Judgment card, a major arcana, and it represents a quick change, and it's going to be permanent. It's a quick, clear change through a past or a life lesson. And it says to embrace all opportunities coming your way. You also have the Two of Wands. This is a, is that a 2? Yes. This is a fire yourself up card. It represents hopes and wishes. It's also an organizing card. So it says to plan ahead, be strategic. It says, where do you want to go? What do you have to give? And think innovative and fresh ideas. This card says you are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. If you don't have a vision, you might have a vision. That's what they're talking about. You also have the Hierophant, another a major arcana. The Hierophant says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So again, this is literally somebody you know. It can be male, female, young, old, it doesn't matter. But you trust this person. You know they don't lie, they don't tell stories, they don't spread gossip. You can talk to this person, and they will do, they're not going to lie to you, and they're not going to steer you in the wrong direction. And most importantly, they're not going to spread gossip behind your back. They will keep what you say to themselves. Let's see what the crows have for you. That Judgment one with the afterlife lessons, past or life lessons, the quick, clear, and permanent change. I wonder if that has anything to do with your broken arm, your broken bone. And any opportunities that might be coming your way because of that. A long, happy, prosperous life, my friend, for her. Hopefully. We never know. It's so strange, Marcia, how the cards have a way of knowing. There we go. We have the caching card. Speaking of, you know, I've been watching more and more videos about geocaching. They're so cool. So interesting. You may find yourself keeping an idea or a possession hidden till the time is right, or you're simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your surrendering. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean the time will never arrive. This may indicate maybe you have a project you've been working on, uh, but you haven't been able to devote time to it or energy at the moment. So setting the idea aside doesn't mean you're giving it up. It just means that you recognize there will be value in waiting. Cashing may also indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. Thank you so much. I don't even want to know what was said. Thanks, Marcia. I appreciate it. All right, so I don't know if Marcia is, or not Marcia, oh my gosh. I don't know if Mary is still here. But we're going to pull some cards for her anyways. You're welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. So maybe you've got an idea and or something. Maybe there might be something you've been thinking about that you've been you haven't been telling people about. It could be something like that. And you know how some of the cards say, keep your ideas to yourself until you get all your ducks in a row. Could be something like that. All right, one more good shuffle for Mary. Hope, I emailed you over the weekend and was like, I'm going to binge watch your videos. Did you get that email? So I just picked one of your playlists and let it play all day and night. So hopefully within a couple of days, you'll see some stats change in your analytics. Lizzie, hello. Good morning. Welcome back, my friend. Let's get you on the list. I flipped those up wrong. So the first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. This card represents that there's a shift in perspective, and it represents long-term success and hard working. So Pentacles represents gains, abundance, riches. Sevens are also reorganizers. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of cards here. You have the Magician. Wow, I don't know how that happened, especially if she's not here. Card, and it represents a change happening quickly. You have the Justice card. The Justice card suggests it is advisable to step back and be objective when making any decisions. So, no knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. There are a lot. You have the Temperance card. This is a positive card. It's a major arcana, and I can't find her. It represents, this too is a change card, and it says to go for it. When the time is right, you will know. You have the King of Cups. This is a dignity card, and to maintain your composure. Set a good example. There might be people watching you you might be a role model for someone and you don't even know it. Here's another major, the Star. This is one of the most positive and powerful cards in the deck. It represents hope, light, and visions. And it also, prosperity will come from what you do best. You may feel inspired right now. You might have a strong connection to the healing arts. You have an optimistic outlook for the future, and you might have a stronger connection to your spirituality as well. Jory, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list, my friend. You have the Four of Swords. This is a rest and examination card because a new life awaits. And you have the Strength card, and this is through inner strength. Through inner strength, a new life awaits, my friend. It represents power, courage, being generous. It says to be like the trees. Be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity. Crow card. All right, so this crow is for Mary, and then Lizzie is next. Jory, I definitely have you on the list, my friend. Oh, gosh. One more good shovel. These aren't working very well. You're welcome, my friend. Oh, Mary. Oh, we have the battle card for Mary. No wonder you have to maintain your dignity and composure. This card says, well, in case you don't know it, crows are incredibly territorial. They will fight intruders to maintain order in their space. This card says you may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone's territory uninvited, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also, maybe that's where all the 5-hour came from. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Notice how the crows on the wires are simply watching to see which bird is the victor. This may indicate when it comes to your situation and the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. Now, this could be an advantage or disadvantage, depending on your situation, Mary. Marcia, do you, are you still short watch hours, view hours? I can't remember what we were talking about. I'd asked you a question last time, and you said, no, I need some more hours for something. Was it for the community tab? I don't remember. But I was thinking I'd pick one of your playlists and just let it play on repeat and see if that helps at all. Amanda, hello, good morning. How are you? Let's get you on the list. All right, so this is for Lizzie. Oopsies, wrong deck. This is for Lizzie. I hope it has to help. It might take like 1 or 2 days, because what is it, the last, does it show the last 48 hours and the last 28 days? Lizzie, you're welcome. One more good shuffle. Have you guys ever heard of prayer flags? They're generally 5 colors, and each color represents something. Well, I've been so these prayer flags are, you'll generally see them up in the mountains in like Tibet. So it's a Buddhist thing, however you say that. But I love it. When my daughter passed away, I encountered a lady who was doing this in my area. She was just happened to be at one of the farmers markets, and I loved the idea. So these pieces of scrap, blue, white, red, green, and yellow, those are the colors, and they represent, so these scraps of fabric, you put messages, signs, runes, anything to send up to your loved ones who have passed on. Prayer flags. So blue represents sky and space. White represents air and wind. Red is fire. Green is water. And yellow is earth. So those are the general colors you would choose. These strips of fabric. I would so love to do it. We are at a high spot over one of the Great Lakes. Anyways, we're at a fairly high spot. We get some nice wind. And I would like to do something like that in my yard, at the highest point in my yard. You know, like a little clothesline. And you tie the fabric to the line. And it carries your message on the wind. You just leave them there and they eventually fade away. You redo them. Let me know what you think. Oops. So the first card Lizzie has is the Emperor, a major arcana. I thought it was awesome. I just love the idea. This can represent a fatherly figure, but it says to maintain your boundaries and to exercise your authorities. Lizzie, remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. You have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace represents the start of something new, the beginning of something. A 10 represents the completion. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, a place of perfect contentment. It's one of the best cards in the Oracle deck as well, right along with the Star card. Also, you see on the card there is a helping hand being offered. If someone offers to help you, accept their offer. Say yes. Again, if a helping hand is offered, say yes. It represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, perfect contentment, and a place of wealth. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight says to be alert and be ready to defend yourself and to speak your mind. Whatever this new cycle is of yours, there may be people in your life who don't agree with your decision, but remember, this is your life, your decision, your cycle. So speak your mind and stand your ground. Let's check the Oracle. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I just have to get I have to get the scraps because I would like to invite you guys to put something on it. I'll put it on there for you and I will tie it. And yeah. All right, one more good shuffle for Lizzie. Okay, here we go. Oh, you have the influence card as well. So just in case you didn't hear it when it came up for, I believe it was Dave, like impressionable teenagers, crows pick up on our habits, bad ones as well. They've known to smoke. They have been known to smoke and get drunk. This card wants to know if you are letting someone influence your behavior. There is a loss of control when influence is at play. It means a more dominant personality may make you feel inclined to engage in a risky behavior that you would otherwise avoid. Now, on the flip side, you may find a person that has a strong and healthy, you may find someone who is strong and healthy to be inspirational. And because of their influence, you too feel motivated to make positive changes. When this card appears, consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision that you would not have made if the situation were different. Jimmy, hello, welcome. Have a great day, Jimmy. Thanks for stopping in. Busy, 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 just like Sister Susan. Jory, you are next. Amanda, your new classes started yesterday, right? You are welcome, Lizzie. I hope it helps. Jory, let's see what we get for you, my friend. How is it going? How is the class? Are they the same hours? There we go. One, two, we need one more. Absolutely, Jory. All right. King of Cups. Enjoy your yoga class. All right, so this will take me a little bit longer to go through. The first card you have is the King of Wands, Jory. Let me look it up in this book. So, this card pertaining to your romantic life, it indicates a fiery passion and burning desire. It brings warmth and charm into any relationship if you can sustain it. The enthusiasm brings its own rewards. The card shows how a relationship may create its own vision and then manifest that vision in every way. As an outcome card, the King of Wands shows a relationship will be all-consuming. The next card you have is the Moon card, a major arcana. It's just going to take me a moment to find it. Maybe. Divine Energy, hello, welcome back. How are you? All right. This card indicates the unconscious projections and fears onto another. When this card appears, it may indicate that whatever is unknown and feared are in fact projections from your own unconscious. It is time to examine yourself, not others. And you have the King of Cups. Specifically indicates a depth of feeling and a quiet power beneath a calm exterior. This is a positive card to receive because it denotes that you are drawing upon deep parts of yourself. That is the romantic and relationship section of the tarot deck. And I'm going to pull a crow card for you as well. Who have I missed? We have Amanda, Divine Energy, and Neha's Universe. How are you, Neha? Divine Energy, 2 away. I'm finishing up with Jory. Then we have Amanda, and then you are next. Oh, good for you. You're going to make a website. That's kind of cool. You're going to learn a lot. You have the Freedom card. And it has a message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and self-confidence to fly. Freedom brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it is freedom to travel, freedom to make decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. Which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And my friend, what is your definition of freedom? Marcia, have a great day and good vibes towards your doctor's appointment. Amanda, you are next. Games about proteins. Some people learn a lot through play. It's in one of our cards. It is through the state of play that our mind opens up and blocks are removed. All right, so this is for Amanda. Marcia, tell Wayne we say hello. We need one more card for Amanda. There it is. The first card you have is the Magician, a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents change, Amanda, and it's going to happen quickly. May already be happening. It says to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And remember, it's all in the know-how. This card encourages you to be resourceful. Jory, you are welcome, my friend. Thanks for hanging out and being patient. Study dates. Meet at the library, stuff like that. Maybe, maybe at the house. You also have the High Priestess. This card also represents change that you didn't realize was happening. It's positive. It's a yes. And it also represents that the future is yet unrevealed. It also represents your intuition, which is your gut feeling. So trust it, my friend. And remember, it's all about balance and justice, balance and judgment. Aw, I know you just love that. How stinking awesome. I know that made your day. You have the Three of Wands. Oh, I'm so happy for you getting that picture. This is an advancement card, Amanda. So it represents new horizons and promises. Again, it's an advancement card. And it's an activating card. Being closer to a 1 than a 10, you must be active. Whatever your goal or destiny is, whatever cycle you're on, you must be active in it. She's in Louisiana. Aw. All right, let's pull a crow for Amanda and then divine energy. Good for you, Amanda. Keep it with you all the time. A little good luck charm. One more good shuffle for Amanda. Well, we just need a card for Amanda. There it is. Haha, it's a preparation card. So this card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row so you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. And again, it's that intuition, that gut instinct. You'll know it's coming, so prepare. Don't second guess yourself. Well, how nice of her. See, she wants to be there for you as well. That's cool. That's another step forward. Divine energy. Are you ready? You guys, the temperature change has been crazy. I'm so not ready for this cool weather. You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you, my dear, for being here. There's probably so many other things you could be doing, but you choose to spend your time with us, and I appreciate you so much. Divine energy. The first card you have is the Five of Wands. This represents, well, it's a push and shove card. You can see it looks like there's play, like games going on, play fighting possibly, play, like games. Game is the most important part. It's a game. If it was anything serious, like real fighting, we would have a swords card. But it's game. So competition is the name of the game. You will win and you'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. You have an Ace of Cups. This card represents, it's a celebration card. It can represent the birth of a child. It's an ace, so it's the start of something new, the beginning of a new cycle. So congratulations on completing your last one and starting a new one. This one also represents that you will discover and renew a renewal for your capacity to feel. Sometimes in these cycles, previous cycles we've gone through, we can lose that feeling, you know, like flipping a switch. But this one represents that you're going to get it back, finally. And you have a Two of Pentacles, Pentacles representing gains, riches, abundance. This card represents balance and dedication, and it's an organizing card. So in order to fulfill this new cycle you are on and to reap all the benefits, organize. And it's going to take some balance and dedication. But you can do it, my friend. According to the cards, all your cards were positive. Oh my gosh, did I just put them all in the middle? I think I did. I don't remember which ones they were now. But you had the Ace of Cups, which is a positive. Oh my gosh. And then you had the Wands, which is, the first one you had was a Five of Wands, which is a yes card, divine energy. It's a positive. So the question about your, where did it go? I just lost it. How is your exam going to go? It's going to be positive. The Wands was your first card. That's a positive. It's a yes. You had an Ace of Cups, which is a positive and a yes. And I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, the Pentacles. It'll be time to organize on this new cycle. So I believe the cards are saying that it'll be very positive, but you also must put the time in as well. You can't just expect the cards to say you will do well on the test and then not be prepared for it. So make sure you do your part as well. And this oracle is for you, my friend. But as long as you go in prepared, you get your sleep, you eat the proper food. And I know people are like, really, eat the proper food? Well, if you go to bed on sugary substances, you're going to wake up feeling horrible, horrible. So make sure you take care of yourself as well. And be totally prepared. And good vibes. Good vibes, my friend. Good vibes for that exam. This is for you. You have the balance card. This card says, have you ever seen birds being get thrown by the wind? They seem. Have you ever noticed how even on windy days, birds can stay perfectly positioned on a thin wire? They seem almost unfazed or unbothered by the wind. When we are in balance, we meet external forces with our internal strength, giving each space to exist in harmony. When balance appears, you may need to call upon your inner strength, as approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it will make its presence known and move along. This card may appear when your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. Are you creating time for yourself, or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? As far as the love, it's still, this message is still all about balance. When you are in perfect harmony, um, and your life is perfectly balanced, when we meet the external with the internal, my friend, people are drawn to, how do I explain it? In order, you have to balance your own life first before you can think about balancing love in it as well. But are you in a relationship right now? Whoops, wrong cards. I'm going to shuffle these up for that. I'm waiting for that. Are you in a relationship, divine? See what this card says for you. And then we'll pull for Neha. You have the Eight of Swords. It says that you are restricting, yourself. It says you're creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. Oh my goodness, I love carrot cake. It is my favorite. Carrot cake or spice cake. I'll take spice if I can't have carrot. So I'm not quite sure, divine energy, if you're in a relationship or not, but the cards state that you need to take care of yourself and think about yourself. And everything else just has a way of falling into place. All right, so this is for Neha's universe. There we go. One. Oh, my stomach's growling. Cannot wait for lunch. No, I don't. I have not heard that, Amanda, about the watermelon seeds. Neha, the first card you have is a two of, pardon me, a two of wands. Divine energy. I'm pretty sure the cards are saying, um, take care of this situation that you're dealing with right now, such as the cycle you're on, the exam, whatever it is, um, you're working. This exam has you working toward. Taking this exam will have you your goal. Um, that's the most important thing right now. And then after your exam, you will be starting a new cycle, a positive one too. I love watermelon, period. I love watermelon. So the two of wands, Neha, this card is it's a hopes and wishes card, and it says to fire yourself up. It's an organizing card. So it says to plan ahead and be strategic. Where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? It says think innovative and fresh ideas. The card says you are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now. We have the Page of Swords. The page says to withdraw and get some air. Choose your words wisely, for they can make or break. Choose your words wisely. They can be sharp like a sword. They can make or break a difficult situation. And you have the Strength card. This is a major arcana. It can represent a Leo. And it says to stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. So be like the trees, strong but bendable. This is a through inner strength card. Power, courage, and generous. Oh my gosh, you are a busy person, my friend. Very busy person. Keep on that path. Think about you and what your goals are and keep working toward them, divine energy. That is what is important. Everything else will happen when the time is right. What is meant for you will never pass you by. I promise. It's okay to be selfish and think of yourself. This is that selfishness for a reason. But that doesn't mean, if somebody invites you to go somewhere, that doesn't mean because you're so concentrating on your goal that you're not going to go out and have fun. No, go out, experience things. But just remember the path you are on. Just remember your goal. We just need one card for Neha's universe. And there it is. Oh gosh, it's this one right here. There we go. It's the community card. When you pull the community card, it's think of it as a nudge to connect with a group that interests you. Not only will you find new opportunities there, you will become part of a group focused on a similar goal. This card may also indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships within a group or belief system. Are your goals and beliefs in alignment with the group's philosophy? Do you remain with the community because it's simply a part of your history, but your involvement or your participation is limited as a result and you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of the community that you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. Message from your spirit guide. All right. Let's see what we can do, divine energy. One more. I'm going to end our video with divine energy, our live stream with divine energy. I have a few things to do still before lunch. So we will see what the spirit guide has for divine energy. One card pull here, maybe. But looking for a one card answer for divine energies, spirit guides. One more good shuffle. You have the Empress. I just have, give me a moment to find it in this book. All right. This card is nature herself. All that lives, lives. Our place in nature is one with it, not separate. The Empress reminds us to take that place. So, yes, I will definitely be here tomorrow. 10 o'clock my time, New York time. My friends, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Again, I'm trying to reach that 5,000 subscriber mark by the end of 2025. You guys are amazing. We are so close to 3,000. We might get there. We might. Don't forget to check my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it said. Let me check real quick. 280. Let me check the page. Let me see. Once I've once I tell you what it says, I totally forget it and I'm on to the next one. So, spiritual. This card is nature herself. All that lives, lives. Our place in nature is as one with it, not separate. The Empress reminds us to take that place. So, to connect with this card, start gardening, buy fruit, look after children, buy a plant and look after it, volunteer, connect with nature. That's what your spirit guides are telling you. So, this is what I had been told one time. Since you're single, the nature thing, buy a plant. And if after a year the plant is still alive, and you can take care of everything in your life and still this plant, then you add another one to it. and you just keep adding to it. And then when you know that everything in your life is full and you can take care of, nurture, support all this stuff that you're bringing into your life, then it might be time to think about a relationship. So, spirit guides say bring more nature into your life. With that, my friends, I'm going to end this video, this live stream. I hope you have the best day ever. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.